There are laws that will determine the ease that the person that they're talking to will have. And the first thing is, how was your day? And
Right.
not just how was your
Right.
day, where you're acting. I really want to know how your day is, because there's so many things you could have went through that will determine the type of conversation we're going to have today. I need to be a reflection of what is going to bring happiness to you.
Universal talk laws is um, something that we all need to be aware of because we speak negativity in the air on a daily basis, sometimes on a minute by minute basis. And I love what it says here on page 62. It says, the only person you fool is yourself if your words do not reflect how you feel. Once you can tap into your true purpose and align your outside wants with your inside thoughts, anything is possible.
And this is where people are hurting themselves, where they go into work upset about the job when they first wake up in the morning. They complain about the person that's their manager all day.
All day
And
long.
then they go on lunch wishing that the lunch was longer. Then they come back in, finish the day. But then they come home. I'm off of work. Let me turn on the TV. Let me go relax. Let me go get my alcoholic beverage. No offense. Let me go do this. And then every single day for 20 years, as opposed to you doing something within that time away from work to try to move up in that career or work on your next master plan, you are now working in an opposite world, making more stress for yourself.
How do you do that when you come home and you are dead tired? Look in the camera and tell that person who's watching this show.
First,
How can you, young man? You too young. You don't know what you're talking about.
well, you have to put yourself into a position where you can learn from someone else's mistakes. When I was 24 years old and cleaning out my desk, seeing people 40, 50, 60, 70 years old that had a plan on working at MCI for a long time, and within 3 months finding out that they were no longer going to have any employment, the feeling that they had, I put in myself. And I said, I do not ever want to be in a position where someone has control of my life. So you might not have been in those shoes before. But what you have to do is research what happens when a person's not happy with their job. What's the ending result of 20 years of complaining about your job? Look at what's going to happen in the long term and somewhere get that motive and that energy to figure out how to do something more than what you are currently doing. You have to be pushed to that level. We heard about the woman who picks up a car because her little 4-year-old is under the car. She couldn't do that unless her motive and her love to save her son took her to a superhuman strength. We have to figure out where to get that superhuman strength from.
So how do you get that superhuman strength when you have just worked 12 hours for the man, somebody other than yourself, and you're not working on your dream? How do you summon up the strength when you are fatigued mentally as well as spiritually and physically? How do you do that?
First,
Look in the camera and tell that person that.
what I would like that person to do is to come home and before you do anything, just sit down or lay down and just think, where do I want to be in life? And if right now where you want to be in life is not where you're currently at, that in itself should be enough for a plan to change. But if that's not enough, think about the people in your household that you care for and where they're going to be in 20 years by you continuously doing what you're doing.
And what if there are no people in that household?
That's where you really take a closer look at yourself and think about, like I said again, what my plan is and how I'm feeling right now. Is everybody in my job or where I'm at feeling unhappy? If they are, we're in a position where our emotions have to be involved. What has to take place is we have to read. I believe reading or audio tapes, something where you can listen to someone that can give you some positive reaffirmations. You right now, that person is negative right now. Oh my goodness, everything's going bad. I can't do anything. The world is closing down. You need to start pouring some happiness into your world so slowly but surely you can start feeling more optimistic. Because even if you attack something new with a negative mindset, you're not going to get the results that you want. So the first step for everybody that's feeling like the world is just out to get me is figure out a way of pouring some happiness into your cup. Just like a dirty cup, You put clean water in that dirty cup over the course of some time, it will be pure, clean water coming through that cup. Right now, you got some dirty water in you. If you're feeling like the world is over, because we are in a place where a change of a thought can change everything.
That's how you clear your mental dashboard. I found out that we have a few things in common. You're talking about clearing the mental dashboard and making yourself happy. I started out in public speaking with Les Brown, speaking for a living. I was working in radio at the time, and we were all about to be downsized. And Les said, you know, not everyone will hear you. They don't know who you are and don't care who you are. And as a result of that, I got from behind the microphone and started public speaking, going out in public. And I began to learn about people like Jim Rohn, Zig Ziglar, who just made his transition. And there are people that will come along in your life if you are open to getting some happy. Like, for real, I love that song.
Yes.
So you have got to embed in your brain a new way of thinking, a new way of being, and listen to something besides what you hear on V103. I ain't hating in 106, Soul 106.3. I am not hating on that. I love those stations. But we as a people, and when I say we as a people, I mean we as a race of human beings have to learn how to shut out the noise that is popular and do some things that are not so popular, uncomfortable. And you're going to make a lot of people uncomfortable with this book, Universal Laws. And I thank you for doing that, because you made me uncomfortable.
Amen.
Comfortable enough to get to the gym on a consistent basis.
Amen.
So I want to thank you for speaking to our audience. Is there anything that you would like to say on a closing note, just to remind them of how important it is? Because this book is not about you. I heard the Spirit speak all through this. I said, because a young man of your age and maturity could not say some things that hadn't been through some things in this book.
First of all, I am honored to be here. I am just getting started. This is only my 7th month in my new career, and this is what I will be doing for the rest of my life, which is helping get people to get more from themselves. But the benefit that comes with the book, besides just the reflection, is it's called the 10 for 10 Success Drive. You registered. Every 10,000 copies of this book for the duration of its publication, which will be from here on out, someone will get $10,000. $5,000 will go to a charity of their choice, and $5,000 will go to them. So one book not only can change someone's life for the rest of their time and their families, but also help a charity and possibly help yourself with some extra money as well.
Somebody is listening to this, and they didn't hear. They thought you said $10,000.
Yes, ma'am.
So I need you to look into the camera and tell them that again.
The 10 for 10 Success Drive states, and it's in the book, every 10,000 copies sold of this work from now until eternity, someone will receive $10,000. 5,000 of it will go to a charity of their choice, and 5,000 will go to them. That is from here on out. So, and this was a question that someone said, "Hey, Kinja, when that first winner wins, do you start over?" No. Every single 10,000, there's a random drawing, and whoever wins, and this will be from here on out. And that is coming from KD Excellence Consulting, my firm, which I am the owner of. That's something I wanted to do.
How did you come up with that idea?
Infinite intelligence put that idea into my head. I have allowed the Spirit, I've allowed energy to funnel through me, and it has been so beautiful once I relaxed and said, "Kinja, stop putting material, stop putting, ego, stop putting, vanity, stop putting all these other things in front of you. Do what is best for the people, and the people will do best for themselves."
All right now, well, praise God, and thank you for showing up today and showing out and allowing the Spirit of God to work within you, through you, and around you, and have your being. And thank you so much for joining us today. Our guest today has been Kinja Dixon. Lord have mercy. Praise Yahweh. What can I say? Thank you for showing up. Whenever you're in Chicago, you're always welcome on this set. So please come back and see us.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you. We appreciate you. And thank you for watching the Higher Learning Network. Stay on purpose, stay empowered, and stay tuned to more of the Higher Learning Network. See you next time.
My name is Kinja Dixon, author of Universal Talk Laws, How to Increase Your Network with Words. You are watching on Higher Learning. And I knew I should have followed my first mind when I saw this young lady in the airport that was upset because it looked like her and her husband were having an argument, and I did not give her a copy of Universal Talk Laws because I was a little frightened that he might get mad at me. But I feel now I should have gave her the book anyway. It would have definitely helped their situation out.
How are you? Yes, Beyonce here.
Okay, girl, what you doing here today?
Oh, I just decided to crash this course and see what's happening with them. You know, I'm singing and I'm doing a lot of touring, but I'd like to get into acting a little bit more. So I decided when I knew that Robert Townsend was going to have this class, I decided I would crash it and check it out and try to suck up as much knowledge as I could so that I could begin to transcend and bring this career full circle. You know what I'm saying?
They done the film. So what do you mean you're about to start?
Well, as you know, the things that I've done, with the exception of possibly Dreamgirls, didn't get as much support. You remember the hip hopera and things of that nature? I wasn't as prepared as I should be. So I figured I'd come here and suck up some knowledge and get a little more prepared. So, you know, I think the last time I was a little bit drunk in love, and so now I'm sober and I'm ready to learn.
Okay. Now, back in the day, when Clear Channel,
too much fun.
When Clear Channel was not Clear Channel, when GCI was, I think it was owned by Gannett or somebody like that, and you were on the morning show. How did that come about?
Well, that wasn't me. That was this lady that looks a lot like me. And everybody, and she called me one time. Her name is Adele Gibbons. And she told me everybody always gets me and her mixed up, which you just did.
Yes,
you just
I did.
thought that was me. But she did explain that experience to me. She said it was a lot of fun. You know, she enjoyed it. And she wouldn't mind doing radio.
Okay.
Again in the future.
In the future.
Yeah.
So you won't be cussing anybody else out today, right?
Have you ever known me to cuss anyone out? I mean, even when Solange was beating up Jay-Z in the elevator, I was not cussing. I was just sitting back. I'm pretty laid back. I don't cuss people out.
Anymore. Anymore.
Where is this rumor that Beyonce cusses people out coming from? I've never, ever, no.
Never ever. Okay.
That's rumors.
Rumors. Like gas, it just passes, right? Okay. So what's in the works for Beyonce?
Well, as I said, I'm trying to develop my acting skills a little bit so that I can have a surprise project that I'd like to throw on you. And I have one project that I'm doing with absolutely no singing whatsoever.
None?
None. And I'm covered up. And I'm not wearing a weave. Look out for that. No lace front.
So what do you think you would be doing if you weren't doing what you're doing?
If I wasn't doing what I was doing now, I'd probably be the head cashier at Walmart.
You think so?
I'd be the head cashier.
Head cashier, not just any cashier, but the head cashier.
Yeah, I'm a leader.
You're a leader.
Always have been.
Okay.
And Solange can attest to this.
Alrighty now. So that's why you took over the morning show at GCI and was
Again. Confusing me with Adele Gibbons.
But you look so much like her, girl.
No, we get that
so
all
much like
the time. We get it all the time. But yeah, she's interested in doing that.
Again. Okay. Where might we possibly hear you at on what station?
Oh well, we might. You can hear me on any radio station nationally, they always playing some B, baby. Because I be the queen.
Because you the B.
All night. You know, they be playing me all night.
Because you be the B.
They're about to start. So, hey, what's up? This is your girl, Jill Gibbons, aka Beyonce. And you are watching the Higher Learning Network.
Just to get through this talent in the room and see who everybody is going to take a lot of time. So you got to just stay focused on where it's right in front of you. Because if you're looking over there, you don't, like right now, if I said, who's got talent in this room, you couldn't tell me. So first part is doing your basic homework. Because if I said, who should I cast in my next movie that I'm looking for, you have no relationships right now that you're valuable to me. So even if I came to town right now and said, like I'm supposed to do a movie in Michigan this fall. But if I said to you right now, I need all this talent, you can't help me. If you went to his rehearsal, then you got, oh, so-and-so's really good, so-and-so's really good, so-and-so's really good. You worked on his movie, oh, so-and-so's really good, so-and-so's really good. Then now you've seen them in the trenches. So that's what I would say, well, good luck to you.
An artist, the true artist will let his wife starve, his children go bare feet, his mother drudge at living at 70 sooner than give
Okay, stop. I don't understand what you're saying. Slow it way down. Slow it way down. Slow it way down. Let me hear it. Here we go. Take 3 and slow it down. Did y'all understand what he's saying?
I want to feel it.
Yeah.
I need to feel it.
Need to feel it. Let's go one more time. Here we go. 2 more times. Here we go. And action.
You, Tabby, are an artist. The true artist will let his wife starve, his children go bare feet sooner than give up what he put his heart and mind and body into. Acting is all that you care about, so you should live it every single day.
Can we stop right there? Who is Tabby?
Tabby is an inspiring actor.
And who very quiet, please, guys. Let me have the room, guys. Inspiring actor, but who are you using?
This is his acting coach.
But who are you using? Who do you study with?
Who do I say?
Yeah.
I'm not studying anybody.
Okay, all right. That's part of the problem. Here's the thing. You have an instrument, but your instrument is not finely tuned, you know, because they can't hear you. And part of the thing as an actor, like you say you want to go to the next level, you must project. She's got to hear me in the back over there. So if I'm over here, tapping, I know so my cats, I don't say, hey, you got to be able to hit back there. Part of the thing for you is that to get to the next level, you got to study. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not so much, yeah, you know, my vlogs, you got a smooth thing going on, but when she said, I didn't feel you, I didn't feel you either. So, and I'm right here. And because Tabby was known, okay, so here's the thing. I want you to do it a couple of ways, real quick. This is an exercise for you. I want you to get it out loud. Who's your best friend? Aaron? Okay, talk to me, man. What's his name? Aaron. Aaron. Pretend you're talking to Aaron.
Hey Aaron, how you doing?
No, give me the lines to Aaron. Aaron is Tabby.
You, Tabby, are an artist. To the true artist, he will let his wife starve, his children go bare feet.
Okay, I'm stop you right there. It threw you off that it was your friend because now you saw your friend. There's a thing in acting called substitution. Real quiet, please, guys. We're almost done. One of the things in acting is that you use substitution. Because you didn't see a real person there, we didn't see a real person. It was nice lines, and Tabby, you're an actor, and so I see, and da-da-da-da-da-da. But then once you go to Tabby, and there's a real person there, you're trying to get to your person. So part of the thing for you right now, to get to the next level, you got to be an acting class. If you can't afford acting class, this is where that harder thing is going to work for you, because you got to go in there, because you look the part, you could be the part, but there's no muscle here. There's no muscle here, so once you get the muscle. Thank you. Next. Everybody knows the show Shark Tank. And when somebody's idea now is exposed on Shark Tank, the whole world, and sometimes they go, we don't want your idea. And they come on Shark Tank and they pitch. So now the whole room really knows what a pitch is. So I want you guys to go back behind the curtain there, and I want you to come out and pitch your idea like you're on Shark Tank. I'm going to sit in the audience and you're going to pitch it to everybody here. Because see, right now, okay, stop. I want you to, because see, you got a lot of energy, but now, how many deals have you closed with ideas? Okay,
not in this.
Ideas. None. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, that's muscle again. Acting, writing, directing, pitching. So, you got the swag, you got the energy. I want you to pitch the idea in 5 minutes. I want to take a seat in the audience, go behind the curtain, and I'm going to say, come on up. All right?
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Okay, first of all, we know a lot of artists are out here trying to get their brand put out, but we know the labels are not doing it anymore. So what we've done, we've decided to take 3 artists from 4 different states, which will be the Midwest, and they're going to compete because I have a radio network of over 700 artists. So we're going to allow these artists to compete, and then we'll take the top 3 from the 4 different states. Then we're going to take them to a match, and then we're going to get coaches and trainers. The coaches will be celebrities from old school, because we want them to learn how this business really goes and not do it with the saggy pants and things like that. We're going to have butlers and maids, Lamborghinis, Testarossas, Ferraris, because we want them to have this lifestyle. We don't want them to sit back here and look at what these networks have allowed them to only see. We want them to have this lifestyle, this money, so that they can critique their craft and have some morals and values about it. Now, what we're going to do is allow them to come to this match with the clothes on the back. These will be the contestants who have won the top 3 from 4 different states. They're qualified because they have already been contestants from previous concerts that they.
So, all right. Okay, one part was you had the courage to pitch the idea. So that is good. Again, I can see you're rusty with your pitch because you don't do this often. So, and if it's going to be the 2 of you, and so maybe you're the front man and he's the side man, but he started with the idea, so I didn't know why you weren't with him and said, hey, here's my partner and here's the idea. Now here's the bad news. This is an idea that I've pitched because I'm the 5 Heartbeats guy. So I've pitched my show already like this. That's why when I say an idea goes up in the air, everyone gets the idea. So in my show, there's a session called Riffing 100, where you have guys teaching them how to riff. So I've got Eddie Levert, all these different people, so it's the same concept. The only thing that I say to you is that once an idea goes up in the air, you got to give birth to it right away. Because as everybody's watching all these music shows, and they have access, So I can call Patty LaBelle, I can call Gladys Knight. You can't call them. So part of the thing that I say to you guys, once an idea comes into your brain, you got to give birth to it right away. All right, here we go. Settle, 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 settle. And action.
Why? Look at Natasha. I couldn't give her what she did. Why I want to go and do all that again? I ain't got nothing else to give. I couldn't give myself. How am I going to give her? I don't know what to do. How to be a mother. You either love too much or you don't love enough. Don't seem like there's no middle ground. Time I catch up has moved on to something else and I'm still trying to figure out what happened. Next thing I know, she grown talking about she a woman. Just because you lay down and open your legs to a man, don't make you no woman. I tried to tell her that she's a baby. She don't know nothing about life. What she know? Who taught her? I'm still trying to figure it out myself. Time I catch up, it's moved on to something else, and I gotta watch her be thrown down the hole. It's gonna take her a lifetime to get out. And I can't do nothing to help. I gotta stand by and watch her. Why? I wanna go back to Lord.
Very nice, very nice. And action.
So my little brother wants to know how to talk to the ladies. Well, you came to the right. That's right, your big brother is him. The Fresh Prince is in full effect. Now, first of all, you never let on how much you really like a woman. You let her guess a little bit, right? Come on, your big brother knows this. Second thing, all right? You always call the shots. You gotta be like, baby, kiss me, you're gonna love it, right? Third thing, check this out. You find out what she likes to eat when you go out. You order it for her. You have to be like, yes, sir, maitre d'. The lady will have the one grinder with the white cream sauce and a cereal on the side. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I know ice. Thank you. You know, some stuff like that. And when it comes down to making it out, baby, just listen to your brother play a little Trey Songz, and it's all right. Oh, I got a call right now. Hopefully that helps you out. That was free, bro.
I need to know, like for example, Juan has been working, with Benny Lee, and they've been working on a program to help all these brothers once they get out of the system and get them out of the system. So I want to do a trailer for them and for the NAACP to fundraise and make money from these corporations. Now, within this room, there might be some
Latifah, and you're watching ZTV on the Higher Learning Network.